Did you ever want to create your own games, but you were never able to learn to program or learn to how to create games, or you maybe never had enough time? Well, this was also my case. But today I want to show you how programming with artificial intelligence actually can help make you games. And also I am using for these purposes my MacBook Neo, so you can see that you actually don't need that much to start learning how to program, how to do maybe even science or even deep tech. My name is Cyril Sadowski. I am an engineer and also a researcher, and today I will be talking to you about how to program with artificial intelligence. So the game you see in front of you actually isn't something that I created by hand. This is a 30-year-old code, and the game is called Creatures 3, which I ported to a modern macOS architecture using Google's anti-gravity IDE, which is AI-enabled. And I would like to walk you through the process how I actually use this Google's anti-gravity IDE daily to develop new features into this Creatures 3 game, which were never there before. So let me give you an example of that. These little thingies that are moving around here, they are called norns. They are those creatures. And this game is actually simulating real biochemistry, real neural activity. It has real genome. So to be able to access these internal workings of the app, of the engine itself, I created these developer tools. So for example, this is one of the creatures, one of the norns that is moving around the world. You can see that I am able, just using a simple browser, in this case Safari, to access its drives and monitor its drives. I can access its internal chemistry. I can even inject chemicals into the body of a particular creature. I can see its organs. I can see, and this is the most interesting part from my point of view, I can see its neuronal activity. So what you see in front of you right here, this is the brain of the creature, and these are the different lobes. So for example, we have this STEAM or vision lobe or decision lobe, and the biggest lobe, which is I think called combinatory or combination lobe. So this big lobe serves as the creature's memory. And here on the right side, we can even see the decisions that creature, that the norn is doing. So it is going to eat a button apparently, or retreat to a elevator, etc. So how did I achieve this? I have a full-time employment, so previously I just wouldn't be able to do this kind of engineering in my free time. But what I have here is Google Anti-Gravity. So Google Anti-Gravity is basically an extension on Visual Studio, as you can see right here, but it is AI enabled. So in the upper right side right here, you can see Open Agent Manager, which I already have opened right here. And you can start to communicate with AI agents regarding your code, regarding this particular engine that I have opened right here. So you can see that I have this Creatures 3 engine port here locally. This is the code. So if I switch to File Explorer, you can see this is the code of the creatures. And this conversation, when I create with this plus sign a new conversation, it will happen in the context of the code of this particular game. Okay, because this is Creatures 3 engine port, and this is the Creatures 3 engine port folder existing on my file system. So let's say you would like to contribute to this code or add your own new functionality for yourself, maybe for some scientific experiments. So you can see this is the repository on GitHub. It's /ugvun/creatures3 engine port. You can find the repository right there. So you check out this repository, this code, and now you want to start maybe to talk about this repo, how it actually works. So what I've done is I've left certain traces, certain breadcrumbs for the artificial intelligence to very quickly and rapidly be able to understand what this code, what this repository is all about. So let me show you that. Based on README file, so we have a README file in this repository which is located right at the root. So this is the README file right here. And tools MD file. So these are the developer tools that I showed you right here. And the file is located in tools, and the tools MD is right here. And mcp.md. So the MCP, that's Model Context Protocol, and it enables actually the AI to be able to connect directly into the engine, directly into the game. The MCP is a way how the AI is able to connect directly into the game's engine. That means that the AI sees what is actually happening directly into the game, in the game. So the MCP itself is located also in the directory. So this is the MCP folder, and this is the mcp.md file. So this basically explains to the AI, this mcp.md file explains to the AI how to connect to the game. So based on these three files, can you please give me a basic overview how this repository and code works? I would like to start contributing to this repo. Okay, so now we will let the AI to think a little bit, and let's see what it outputs. Okay, so this is the output that the AI gave us. The repository contains an unofficial macOS port of the classic 1990s artificial live game engine, Creatures3/Docking Engine. The goal: it modernizes the original Windows C++ source code to run natively on modern macOS, etc., etc. Now I would like to show you the fun part, the MCP, how it directly connects to the game engine. So, as you can see, we are running the game right here. So what happens if I ask the AI to pause the game? So I am not touching the game at all manually. I will ask the AI to manipulate the game engine. But before I do that, I need to connect the AI itself to the game engine. So let's see whether the AI can help us with that. I'd like to connect this anti-gravity IDE directly to the game engine using MCP. What should I do? So as you can see, the AI can guide us even through how to connect the AI itself to the game. The AI guided me through the installation process, and I won't be showing the whole installation process because this will heavily depend on your particular machine and your particular system configuration. But the AI can, without any problems, guide you through the installation. So right now, we have the MCP installed, the MCP server installed, and now I can directly manipulate the game engine. The game is running, as you can see here. And now I will ask the AI to pause the game. Can we try pausing the game now using MCP. So let's see what happens. So as the AI output says, the game engine has been successfully paused. So let's see. Yep, the game is paused. Now, can you unpause the game? So let's see what happens. Yep, the AI is resuming the engine. And as you can see, the game is running again. These tools are very, very useful because what I can also do is I can probe the creatures. So can you tell me how many creatures there are right now in this world? So as you can see, there are several creatures. So for example, we have 2 Norns, 2 Grendels, and 3 Etins, one of which is unfortunately dead. So let's confirm that. We have 2 Norns. Yes, this is 1 Norn and this is the second Norn. If I click this tab, yeah, we have 2 Norns, 2 Grendels, and 2 Etins. So you can also see that there are different types of creatures within this game and they have their different temperaments. Okay, so now finally, how do we develop with this Google's anti-gravity IDE? So I've already done a lot of stuff and I fixed a lot of bugs, added a lot of new functionality, and I am nearing the first 1.0 release for this particular creature sport. But as you can see here within the developer tools on the left side, when I click on this docs menu, you can see I've created this wiki. And this wiki part of the developer tools is quite barren. There is not a lot of stuff. It's just right now a placeholder. So what I want to do now is to start populating these docs with information about how this game works. So like the behind the scenes systems that are in place within the engine, but also about these developer tools, so how to use these developer tools. And why do I want to do that? Because a lot of knowledge was lost during these 30 years from when this game was released originally. And so far, nothing really similar to this kind of game or system was ever created and released and developed to the public. This is a really unique project, which by also doing this, I want to bring back to life. So, but as the AI has access to the whole source code and the AI itself has access via MCP to the real-time running engine, it can generate, the artificial intelligence can generate a lot of interesting insight. So I want to use this opportunity to create and add these docs for the future users and future maybe gamers or maybe future people who want to develop within this engine, this game engine, to have really good idea how this thing actually works. So now I will open a completely new thread and I will start as I showed you before. So right now I am priming the artificial intelligence with the initial information, the seed information it needs to actually perform correctly. So having in mind the README file, the tools, and the MCP, I want to add a new wiki page to the docs section in developer tools, which explains the basics on how to effectively use the developer tools page itself. Now I will let the AI work and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's about 1 minute later and the AI has created the wiki page. So as we can read right here, I have added the wiki page to the docs section in the developer tools. And it gives you a description on the details how it added the page, but it's not important right now. So let's check out the developer tools page. And yes, absolutely, definitely, it added using developer tools wiki page. So we can read here, the developer tools provide a powerful browser-based interface for interacting with the Creatures 3/docking station engine. And if I glance quickly around here, yep, it seems fine. And you can see even on the right side we have a summary of what this page contains. And that's it. Using artificial intelligence, and you can use any kind of AI agents that are available to you. You can use open code or Claude Code or Codex or whichever tool, AI tool you want to use. I am in particular using Google's anti-gravity IDE. And just like that, you can start to understand and to develop pretty complicated stuff. And I personally love it. Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you liked it, so please press the like button. And if you would like to see more videos within this kind of context of engineering, science, programming, please subscribe. Have a great day.